Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today, as you see by the intro, I'll be reviewing the Xbox Elite Controller Series 2. Now, upon opening it, you will read it with this. It's just a pouch for the controller. You can take it out, and like this, there's some papers in the bottom. It's just paperwork telling you about the controller. Nothing really that I would really need to show you in a review. And we'll just get right to it. I mean, let's just open it up. Now, when you open up the controller, you're greeted to it like, oh, something rolling around. You're greeted to it like so. And this is how it comes standard. And I'll show you guys what's in the case. So you have a charging dock right here, which you can use to charge the controller. You have it set up. And you would actually plug your USB-C cable, which is this cable, USB-C to USB-A. You'd plug it in the back right here, and it will go through. So if you want to charge it, let's say you're on the go, you plug it in, you put it down in the case right there. You also get these two thumbsticks right here, which are actually Xbox 360 thumbsticks. So if you're a fan of the thumbsticks on the 360, you could use these. This is how they are. I don't use them because I'm so used to Xbox One now. I never see reasons to go back. You also get this heightened stick. It's like a medium stick. This is what I use because it allows you to have more of an angle on your shots. It's very helpful. And the last one is actually a smaller one, closer to the size of the original thumbsticks, and it has a bit of a texture on it. You can't see it on the camera, but there's a bit of a texture. It is useful, but I don't use it because it's smaller. It comes with a tension, I don't know what you call this, but use this to change the tension in your controller, in the sticks. That's what this is. Your two extra paddles right there, and then this D-pad. This is like for fighting games, but I don't really play a lot of fighting games, so I never have a use for it. Now to the controller, it's like this on the front. You see this? This is a textured grip that wraps around the whole controller. It's really useful, and if you have sweaty palms like I do while you game, this helps fight against that. And you know, you have your thumbsticks, which are removable like so, and these, as you can see, there's a bit of a thing on the bottom. That's what you would use the this for. You could use it and you put it in like so. You can turn it to make it tighter or looser. I don't know if you could hear that. Let me see if I pick that up. Probably won't, but yeah, and it does actually change how. So if I put it on the maximum, and then if I put it on the maximum and I put it back on, this is actually a lot harder to move. I can feel it. So that's why, because me who play a lot of shooter games, I always have it on the loosest setting because it helps me to move around faster. You know, playing on high sensitivity, you need to move more. And on the front also, there's like a little thing. Let's see, that right there is a little light. It's like a battery indicator. This is your button, which you would use to change the 3 customizable profiles on the controller. Sorry for the lighting, it's really not picking up well, but there's 3 configurations you can set. Now on the back, let me flip these back up. In the original state, you have the hair triggers, which are these things on the 2 sides. You can pull it down. So this is how it looks regular going all the way down. You see that? And now on the Elite One, and on most scuffs right now, you can change it, and this is how low it then goes. Oh, my bad. It goes like this. But new to this controller, and I think only on this controller, is the 3rd setting, which is the lowest setting. And this is how low it goes. So what it is you go from pressing, let's say you're shooting a pistol, you go from shooting like this, a long press, and you can go to this, which is faster, and then you have the fastest setting, which is this. It's barely any movement, and it is really the greatest thing about this controller to me. And then this is where if you were to plug it in, not plug it in, set it on the charging dock, that's where it will connect. And these are the paddles. Now these 2 come standard, and this is how the controller is standard. But personally, this is how I use it. Boom. This is how I use it. With the heightened stick on, like I said, for better angling, regular D-pad, and I have my pedals set up like this with 3. So I have my A, my B for Fortnite, or X for Call of Duty, and this could be my Y for Warzone, or this could be my X for Fortnite. And yeah, that's basically how I run the controller. Very simple, of course, the fastest, because I need the fastest response time. Now, there are flaws I've gotten with this controller already. I've had this controller since May, and this is a video I wanted to make since May, but I've delayed it for now to get more clips so I can show at the end of the video. For the flaws, you can run 4 on this, 4 paddles. And I tried using all 4, but then I found a problem with this one. This would be the top left for me. And normally when you press these paddles, you're supposed to hear a click like this. You can hear that? But for some reason on the top ones, I don't hear a click anymore. There used to be a click, there is supposed to be a click, but there is no click. Now on this one, it's tolerable because it still registers immediately when I press it. You see, there's no hearing. But for some reason on this one, if I actually put the paddle in, there's nothing. And it actually does not register. And that is a flaw I found already. But thankfully, I've adapted enough to using only 3 that I never have to use that again. And this is how I run it. Another problem I've run into is with these, the hair triggers. They're actually little rubbers on a piece of plastic. The plastic is what actually moves. I don't know why they changed it. The original Elite controller, it was the metal that you would move. It was just straight metal, so it couldn't fall off. But now they have these little rubbers, which is nice little aesthetic, but it's really stupid in my idea because it falls off and you can lose them easily. I've lost them a couple times. I'm lucky to find them back. And the final problem I found is with the right bumper. Sometimes when I press it, it won't register or it will double click. But it's very minor, and it has caused me some games, but hasn't really affected me. I've already adapted. I know how to press it now. Now, that's it for the controller. It's a really good controller. Now, to get the price point, I ended up paying $198, almost $200 for this controller, and it's worth it to me. The $200 price tag is worth it, and I would recommend this controller for anyone looking to have an elite gaming experience. Yeah, I'm feeling this controller. See that? That's about it now for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. That was my review of the Elite Controller Series 2. And I'd like to say thanks for the support for the last video, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoy making content like this, more in-person reviewing. And yeah, so I hope you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment. I do read them. And if you have a video suggestion or something you want me to talk about, whether personal or something about in the world, you can leave a comment and I will talk about it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and here are some clips of things I've been able to do with the controller.
Has been cleared for redeployment.